Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to learn about division by 10 and 100. So let's begin. Our learning objective for today is we are going to divide whole numbers by 10 and 100. Our S2S for today, the first step is we're going to pair up the zeros. I will demonstrate to you what pairing means later on. Step 2, we're going to cancel out the zeros. And step 3, divide the number by 1. Example 1, 80 divided by 10, our S to S on the side. Step 1, step 2, and step 3. Now, when it comes to division, you don't necessarily need to use the long division. When it comes to dividing the numbers by 10, 100, or even 1000, there is a shortcut to this, but this only applies when you're required to divide by 10, 100, and 1000 only. So you don't really need to do this long division here because there's a shortcut for it, and you can do this mentally as well when you have mastered the method. So let me just erase that because we're not going to do this today. So step 1, pair up the zeros. Now pairing means um, when it's a pair, then there's two. So there's always two people or two things, twos in every pair. So you have to pair up the zeros. So we have 1 0 here and we have another 0 here. So they have paired up. These two zeros, they are a pair. So you have pair up the zeros. Step 2, cancel out the 0. You can only cancel out the zeros when they are paired. Okay, I will show this. I will show more examples to you later on what it means by canceling out the zeros only when the zeros are paired. So we're going to cancel out the zeros. So 1 and 1. So that's a pair of 0. So that is step 2. Step 3, divide the number by 1. So what's left is 8 divided by 1. So what is 8 divided by 1? 8 divided by 1 is just 8. So the answer is 8. Example 2, 1700 divided by 100. Step 1, pair up the 0. So we have 1 0 here, we have 1 0 here, so they are already a pair. And then we have more zeros. So when it comes to more 0, you need to pair them together. So red with red, green with green. So that's what it means by pairing. So that is step 1. Step 2, cancel out the 0. So red with red, that is one pair, and green with green. So that is step 2. Step 3, divide the number by 1. So what's left is 17 divided by 1. 17 divided by 1 gives us 17. So the answer is 17. Example 3, 3400 divided by 10. Step 1, pair up the zeros. So we have 1 0 here and we have 1 0 here. Do we have another 0 in 10 for us to pair up with another 0? No, we don't. So you can't really pair up this 0 because there are no 0 left on the right hand side. So you stop. So that is step 1. Step 2, cancel out the zeros. You can only cancel out the zeros when they are paired. So red with red, and that's it. There are no more other pairs in these numbers. So that is step 2. Step 3, divide the number by 1. So the numbers that are left is 340 divided by 1. So what is 340 divided by 1? It's just 340. Now it's time for you to try. Get a piece of paper with a pen or a pencil and try this question. Follow the S to S slowly, step by step. Be careful with pairing up the zeros and cancelling out the zeros. Let us quickly recap our LO and S to S for today. Today we are dividing whole numbers by 10 and 100. Our SOS for today is first we need to pair up the zeros. It helps if you can use a color pen or pencils, or you can use your highlighter even. Step 2, cancel out the zeros only when the zeros are paired. Step 3, divide the number by 1. Today's exercise is included in your home learning pack. It's practice 9. You can do it in, no, you have to do it in pen. You can do the working on the side or at the bottom of the page or at the back of the page. If you have any questions, if you have any problems, you can always contact me privately on my WhatsApp. That's all for today. Good luck, everyone. Bye.